Hey friends, it's Andrea from the blog Pine and Prospect Home, and I have an exciting video for you today. So I am talking today about affordable decorating ideas for spring. Some of these ideas might even be free for you, but all of these things that I'm going to share today are extremely low budget. If you're on a tight budget and you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars, you know, at Hobby Lobby or whatever, for spring decor, I have some neat ideas for you today that I can't wait to talk about. So, before I jump into that, I want to tell you that today I'm collaborating with a friend who is also sharing some thrifty decor ideas with you guys. Her name is Kristen Hoffman. She has a YouTube channel, and I have been following Kristen for a while now. And when she reached out and asked if we could collab together, I was so excited because I truly love watching her. She is just a light, and she makes me laugh and smile, and I know you guys are gonna love her. She does all kinds of thrifting videos all the time. So right up my alley. I'm constantly sharing thrifty ideas, low budget, affordable ways to decorate your home, and so she is just my kind of girl. So I know you guys are gonna love her too. She's a mother of 3. She is all about intentional living, and I don't know, I just truly enjoy watching her and just listening to her talk. There are some people that have just the gift of speaking, a gift that I apparently lack today. But no, seriously though, she just has this gift with words, and I just enjoy listening to her. Again, she's funny, she's constantly cracking me up. She loves talking about creating a beautiful home on a very small budget, frugality, faith, marriage, raising children, just so many different amazing videos on her channel. You guys are gonna love her. So she's always taking us thrifting with her and sharing her thrifting hauls, and she does a lot of like decorating videos, decorate with me videos. So anyways, I know you guys are gonna love Kristen. She's beautiful, she's a light, she's such an inspiration to me. So make sure you go subscribe to her channel and say hello. Tell her Andrea said hi, but she's sharing a video today as well. So after you finish watching mine, make sure you head over to Kristen's channel, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, and then you can watch her thrifty video today as well. Okay guys, so like I said, today I am sharing some affordable, super duper cheap spring decorating ideas. And truth be told, I haven't decorated for spring yet, just because we are finally just now experiencing like warm weather here in Michigan. It's in the 60s today, which is beautiful, but next week it's supposed to drop again into the 40s. But seriously, a couple of days ago it was snowing. So, or it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right quite yet, but I'm starting to feel that way. Anyways, I'll get there eventually, but I have tons of spring home inspiration on my blog if you guys want to check it out. Seriously, I'll put the link in the description. Just go to the search bar and type in spring, and a million blog posts will come up, including YouTube videos as well. So I love springtime. It's my favorite time of year to decorate. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. So today I just want to share some fun ideas with you. If you love to thrift and garage sale and take advantage of Facebook Marketplace, then today's video is for you. Here's some things that you can look out for. First off, I've talked about this before, you guys, they are so cheap. Like, honestly, I think they're normally $1, but straw hats, sun hats, to me, these scream springtime. I love pulling them out in the springtime. I have a good collection of straw and like straw hats, sun hats, whatever you want to call them. They're beautiful, they add texture and color to a space. If you have an entryway or somewhere in your home with like peg racks, these hats are so affordable at thrift stores. I know right now I could go to my local thrift store, they have an entire wall filled with straw hats. I'm pretty sure they're each $1. So I've even seen some beautiful, I've talked about my friend Marin from Wildflower Home blog, she had at one time a wall of hats. Like, she used them as artwork. It was beautiful. Sarah from October's Home, I shared her earlier this year. She has the same thing, I believe, in her bedroom space. So guys, they are so beautiful and I love them. I think I'm gonna wear one for the rest of this video just because. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that, but for real. Sun hats, straw hats, you guys have to incorporate them into your spring decor. They scream springtime to me, and I just love using them in my decorating. So that's number one. Number two on my list, I love bringing in galvanized metal, galvanized buckets, galvanized anything really. And I think it's because in the springtime, you know, you have that iconic, like the spring watering, you know, the metal watering cans, because it's, you know, it's gardening season. It's, you know, time to plant and flowers. And actually that leads me to number three on my list, which is watering cans. But going back to number two, anything galvanized, you guys, is just, especially, you know, in the realm of like cottage decor, we're looking to add charm, and what is more charming than an old galvanized pail filled with flowers? I've even filled old minnow buckets, galvanized minnow buckets. I found one at a thrift store once, and I filled that with flowers and had it on my coffee table one summer. It's just, there's something so beautiful about it, and it just screams springtime to me. Oh my goodness, I have one sitting right here. This was a thrift store find. I love that it has these little rings that have sort of rusted out now. But you fill this thing with flowers. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it's just so springy. I don't know. I just love galvanized metal. And I know I talk about it a lot. Oh goodness, losing flowers. Oh, there goes the hair again. So galvanized metal, it's so beautiful during the springtime. I love filling buckets like this with lilacs. Once the lilacs start to bloom, you will find a million images on my blog with galvanized metal. I just think it's beautiful in the springtime. So something to think about the next time you're thrifting or, you know, rummaging through a garage sale. All right, so I mentioned watering cans already. These are perfect for springtime, and I think both of mine, I have a couple sitting here. This one was gifted to me by a sweet, I think it was a YouTube subscriber. This was gifted to me and I love it. I love the sort of how rusty it is, and actually I use it all the time to water my plants. So it's super cute. I have another one. This one was a garage sale find. I think this one was $1. And they're just super cute sitting out for springtime. So I've actually even used like large watering cans in my decor. I used to have one sitting next to my kitchen sink in the springtime. I have some photos I'll share of that. So watering cans are a great just affordable way to make your home look like springtime, because I see them at thrift stores all the time, garage sales. I just saw one at a thrift store the other day and I really regret not buying it. I think I have like 5 or 6 in my yard already because they're beautiful out on the patio too, or near your garden. And then you can use them obviously, but they just make for great decor. I've even seen people plant flowers inside of them. They're so great. So look out for watering cans the next time you are thrifting. All right, number 4 on my list is to switch out your pillow covers for spring to maybe something a little bit more lightweight, something like a linen fabric that's really light and beautiful and breathable for spring. So sometimes in the winter, it's fun to put like those like sweater pillow covers. I can't think of the word, like the woven ones, or even people like to use like fur. But in the springtime, it's time to like simplify, scale back. Maybe get rid of those heavy throw blankets that are really thick and fuzzy and switch them out for something more lightweight. When I was antique shopping in Oak Island, there was this beautiful linen throw blanket. It was $58. Is that a lot of money? I feel like that's a lot of money. I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't pay that much. And I know linen is expensive, but I'm always checking thrift stores. You just never know what you can find. And sometimes thrift stores have brand new throws from like Target. I don't know if you guys have seen that near you, but my Goodwill, so I don't know if Goodwill is like working with Target or what the deal is there, but a lot of times they have brand new Target items or brand new items from like Kohl's or even Walmart. So yeah, just check it out. Next time you're at the thrift store, look through their linen section. I know some people are weird about that, like thrifting for, I mean, most of my wardrobe is thrifted. I don't mind as much as long as I can wash it. It's not a big deal to me, but yeah, so pillow covers, your throw blankets. I could even go as far as like your curtains, you know, if you have something really heavy in the winter months, like a velvet or something like that, you could switch it out to something just lighter and airier, like sheers even in the springtime. And I'm telling you guys, if you haven't gone thrifting, there are so many different options at thrift stores. You just have to look. You really just have to do some digging. Okay guys, so next up, number 5 on my list is to incorporate like gardening tools and materials into your spring decorating. So even if you're not a gardener, I mean, going back to like the watering can, for example, looks so beautiful. Just maybe sitting in your entry on a little bench with some rain boots or whatever, right? So look for other items related to gardening, because in the spring we think about gardening. And this is an example, this little garden shovel. I found this at a thrift store and it looks so cute on my pegs and my back entryway as you go to exit. I just love the worn out handle and the leather strap. Some other things you could think about is maybe some like old terracotta pots. Look so beautiful in the springtime. So you could stick like a real plant in these, and they look so beautiful for spring. Or you could just stack them up and style them on a little table. I've got little ones, so I have to be careful with stuff like this and kind of style it up higher. Anything that my 1-year-old can reach, I just have to make sure it's not breakable. These are definitely breakable. So anyways, I think that these are great. Another item that I thought of that I didn't actually bring here to show you guys, I found this really cool. It's like a gardening, like carrying crate, and I have an old photo on my blog. I used this as a centerpiece once on my dining room table and put like napkins and some flowers in it, I think is what I had. But it's just this old like crate that I got thrifting, and they used it the guy told me that it actually came from a nursery. And it was, you know, they would use it to gather up the fruits and vegetables. Bring those items in, incorporate them into your decor, and your house will instantly feel like springtime. All right, number 6 on my list is something I talk about all the time. I'm still working on incorporating this into my home, but it's artwork. Anything with a beautiful, like, summer, spring scene. I brought one to show you guys. I love this one. I mean, look at all the greens, and it's like, it's so pretty. I need to find a place for it. I think I want to hang it either in my dining room somewhere or upstairs in my bedroom. But I see prints like this at thrift stores all the time, even paintings, but here's the deal. You have to dig through them. In most cases, unless you have a great thrift store with tons of wall space so they can hang every single painting, in most cases you have to like file through paintings because they're all stacked up against each other. And I used to just walk by that section because I wasn't really into artwork that much, but now I take the time to just flip through every little painting. And sometimes like the painting might be really ugly, but the frame itself is really beautiful. So you can maybe use the frame. I've done that before. I have frames that I've purchased at thrift stores for a couple bucks but I put like a download. So you can get printable downloads on Etsy. It's amazing, like gorgeous paintings. I have never done this before and I've always wanted to give it a try. I actually, at one time, used to paint when the whole world shut down and I just wanted that's when I started like so many different things. I started my sourdough, I started to paint, and then I got pregnant again and I really haven't gotten back to painting. You guys know the whole story. All right, I really want to get back to it. But life was just weird and different then, and there was nothing else to do, nowhere to go, nowhere to be, and so I started painting. Anyways, I have a bunch of paintings on my blog if you're interested, for sale, but you can find them on Etsy. Here's one of my paintings. This is just a pretty little meadow. This is a very simple one. I have a few others, but you can find this download on my blog. Just really pretty springtime print. There's a bunch of them if you want to go check it out, but you can buy a thrift store frame for a couple of bucks, purchase a download. Most of them are very affordable. Go print it yourself and have gorgeous artwork for your home for spring. Okay guys, this next one you might not even need to buy. You probably already have these things around the house, but think about hanging like your own clothing or accessories. I know we already talked about hats, but in the wintertime, it's super cute, right? To hang scarves in your entryway, really cute plaid scarves. Same thing in the fall, you know, you've got a really cute pea coat, like hang it up on a hook in your entryway. It's gorgeous. So the same goes for springtime. I love hanging this was thrifted, a cute jean jacket with like a market basket. You know, I got thrifting one time for a couple of bucks. Things like just everyday accessories that you use in the springtime, put them out, use them as decor. Maybe you have like a favorite lightweight sweater or a pair of cute rain boots you wear a lot in the springtime. Just leave them out in your entryway if you have the space for it. I know not everybody does, I totally get that. But if you have like a mudroom space or an entryway, I just feel like these items make your home feel like springtime. And I love leaving them out. So that's my next idea for you, at least in my experience. When I go to the thrift store, there's an entire section of glass, like a whole glass section. And sometimes it can all blend together. And I'm just like, whoa, it's too much. I keep walking, I'm overwhelmed. But if you're in the mood, pause for a second, just kind of look through everything, because glass pitchers, guys, stuff like this, I see these at thrift stores all the time. They are so beautiful in the springtime with fresh flowers. Like, so beautiful. There's nothing more beautiful to me than just a pitcher with fresh flowers, and you can see the stems and water, and it's just, I don't know, to me it's just beautiful. And I see the coolest glass pitchers and jars. I've got a lot of old like ball jars with the galvanized, like with the like metal whatever on top. They make for gorgeous centerpieces in the springtime, and I love them. And so that's another thing to look out for spring decor. Number 9 on my list is baskets. You guys know how much I love baskets, and they are so beautiful in the springtime with flowers, and flowers is my last item. So here's the deal. I love fresh flowers, okay? If it were up to me, first of all, I live in the middle of nowhere, okay? I don't have a great selection of fresh flowers around me. Like when I drive, so the closest like grocery store, a Walmart, I guess, is probably the closest, or a Meijer. I have a Walmart and a Meijer, but those are like 30 minutes away. I don't have one like right here in my town with this beautiful array of fresh flowers. So if I had the money, would I invest in like a fresh bouquet every week? I don't know if I would. I'm so cheap. I don't know if I would, because here's the deal. I like them sort of sprinkled all throughout my home, so I feel like I would need to buy a lot of fresh flowers every single week to like, I love them on my bedside table. I love them in my office. I love them next to my sink. I love them in my living room. So sometimes it's nice to invest in some good faux. And here's the deal with faux flowers. They are expensive up front sometimes, especially for the good ones. So you have to spend a lot initially on them. Try to get them on sale if you can. Check out your local thrift stores. Sometimes I get lucky and find great stems at thrift stores. I really have over the years. But year after year, of course, you're saving tons of money on fresh flowers. Or like once you invest, like these stems are some of my absolute favorite stems. Once you invest in some good stems, then you can use them year after year. I tend to like the ones that are sort of like not so perfect. Like I love the clusters of flowers. I love that look. Like I went out in the field and just, you know, I've got this big old bundle that I've gathered. Flowers, that's number 10 on my list. Obviously it's springtime. Bring those beautiful fresh or faux greens into your house, incorporate them. Use real plants. That's another thing I've been doing this year. I purchased some real plants in January and they're pretty affordable, the small ones. I haven't been able to find any large ones yet. I just haven't had the time to go to the city and look for some. But they just add life to your home, you guys, and they instantly make your house feel like fresh and I don't know, there's this like cleanliness about green in your home. And if you're ever looking at a space and you're like, man, it's just not quite right or it's missing something and you don't have like greens incorporated, try incorporating them. I bet that's what it's missing. All right, guys, well, I hope these 10 ideas inspired you all today. I don't know about you, but just looking at these items that I've gathered up in front of me, it makes me excited for springtime. I kind of want to go downstairs and get my big bin of flowers and just start sprinkling them throughout the home. We hosted Easter dinner this past weekend, and so the house is kind of, we always like move the furniture around when the whole family comes over because it's like 15, 16 people. And so I've got to kind of move things back into place today, and it's kind of given me the itch to do some decorating. But anyways, hopefully this video gave you some ideas today. You just to think outside the box when it comes to spring decorating. If you're not subscribed already, please head over to Kristen's channel. I'm sure she's sharing something amazing today, and she's always inspiring me, and she's an encouragement to me. She encourages me as a mom, as a wife, as a homemaker, in my faith, and so I love Kristen. I hope to meet her in person one day. That would be so awesome to go thrifting with you, Kristen. It would be so much fun. But I hope you guys head over to her channel, subscribe, and see what she's sharing today. I'm sure it's wonderful, and I'm sure you'll laugh. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button today. And hopefully I'll have a lot more spring decor coming at you soon. But anyways, thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. All right, check it out, guys. This is my camera setup. So I had my camera on this little stool. And this is how the chairs were for Easter. Because what happens is we put another table at the end of our table, and it kind of sticks out into the living room. Excuse me while I put my slides back on. Anyways, this is what I had for our centerpiece. Just these pretty little flowers that I got actually at my little local grocery store. So it'll be fun to plant these once I'm finished. Anyways, the reason I'm showing you this is because when we moved the living room like this, my husband said, can we leave it this way? Our living room is so open. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit strange, but I see what he's saying. Anyways, I'm sorry for the mess. I was showing you all of my spring items, but I'm wondering if I should put the chairs in the corner again just for summer. Like for wintertime, it's so cozy having them flanked like I did for so long. But I'm wondering if I should put them back into the corners. I did love that table in here though. I really loved that table. So I don't know. Anyways, just a little extra video that I shot that I thought I would show you guys. We'll see what I end up doing. You'll have to stay tuned. I'm seriously so cheesy anyways. Just a little extra footage for you guys. Maybe you can weigh in and let me know what you think. I think that for the summer months, it might just feel open and airy. So maybe I'll switch things up right now. We'll see. All right, bye guys.